Welcome to Scarlet's Healing Hands. Let's see what your messages are for today. Underserving villains, expand your universe. One more, Spirit, please. One more. Connection is necessary. And on the bottom of the deck, reap what you sow. Okay, let's get the guidebook and see what they say. Underserving villains. Okay. Gentle Bat knows what it is to be like the underserving villain, prey to the fears of others, from claims that it is a bringer of bad luck to accusations that is a creature with a sinister compulsion to drink blood, and is still more allegations that it is a spreader of disease and pestilence. Bat has suffered at the hands of human ignorance. The fact paints a different picture. Even though bats are an unwitting vector for disease, less than 1% of bats are infected with disease like rabies. Canine rabies account for 98% of cases worldwide, yet our canine compassions are not cast as in the same light. Another truth that is never mentioned is that people have only been affected and infected by a bat after attempting to catch or harm one. It is our incursion into their habitat that exposes us to the disease they carry. Bat's message is simple. But good and bad exist in all circumstances. All living things are capable of behavior that can be perceived as harmful, but not to the detriment of all the good they do. Don't blindly believe the claims and misinformation peddled by false experts, those with a personal agenda, and those who purposely paint someone or something in a bad light. Make sure information is accurate and not based on unfounded fears. Be sure that a little bit of truth has not been woven into a fabric of lies, so that the real villain, ignorance, can triumph at the expense of a good person, an unseen hero, or advancement that will benefit the many. Okay. So make sure to not see things blindly. Make sure to listen, analyze, and try to view things from all sides. Expand your universe. Look up. It's time to be curious and shift your attention to global and universal issues. Expand your knowledge, expand your mind, monitor global events, become an informed observer. Even when it appears global issues have little importance or bearing on your community, they may have unseen and unanticipated influence or be part of a global issue that will ultimately affect the inhabitants of the entire planet. You don't have to travel to learn about other countries' politics, geography, and industry. There's a wealth of information at hand if you're willing to look, read, learn, ask questions, and discover. Familiarize yourself with the natural world and the impact we humans have on another inhabitant of Earth. What animals or plants are indigenous to specific countries or regions? And of those animals and plants, how many are endangered or close to extinction? What are the potential consequences if we allow them to die? Understand that we live in a global community and that issues that affect countries distant from yours, such as political unrest, trade relationships, social injustice, and natural disasters, and environmental concerns, often have far-reaching effects that can have a that can have a direct and indirect impact on your life. So beware of the lies being told. Don't underserving villains. Beware of the lies being told. Make sure you're standing aware and expand your universe. Learn more about what's happening in the world. See more what is happening in the world and how everything has a cause and effect. Connection is necessary. Let's see next. Being connected matters. We as humans are not meant to exist in isolation for an extended period of time. Isolation can lead to loneliness, depression, increased anxiety, while resulting emotional and psychological stress can weaken our immune system, making us more vulnerable to illness and reduce our ability to heal from injury. The elephant asks if you have been a loner for a little too long. Maybe it's time to reach out and reconnect with your nearest and dearest, or simply get out of the house and reconnect with people in the wider community. Go to town, sit on a park bench, and watch the world go by. It might also be time to establish new connections with people who share a common interest or bond. The elephant suggests that it might be a time to place emphasis on relationships and maintaining healthy connections with those who you consider kindred and family. So it's time to get out. It's time to connect. It's time to connect with others. It's time to learn about what's happening in the world. If you've been really isolating yourself, it's time to let go of the doubts, and it's time to move forward. Reap what you sow is the last card which was under the deck, at the bottom of the deck. To give and receive, energy flows back and forth. Hard work is the most important key to success. It is the foundation on which everything else is built. We can tell ourselves anything is possible. We can visualize, embrace with a positive attitude, and believe in ourselves. But if we are not willing to give our energy and invest in the physical aspects of creation, then we risk creating nothing more than an illusion. If you truly believe you can accomplish your goal, then you will be also willing to do what needs to be done in order to make that happen. Armed with both belief and action, you have a greater chance for success. Your belief will lead to behavior that results in action, and action is required. As with all things that involve energetic exchange, you reap what you sow. What do you desire to manifest? You need to give equal give and take in order for that. So be aware of what lies you're telling yourself. See what you need to see. Don't give in to negative thoughts, and learn more, expand your mind, connect with others so that you can reap what you sow. Thank you. That's all I have for you today. Have a great day, and I'll see you tomorrow.